Hi, I've started using this really cool website called Flipgrid in my classroom, and my kids really seem to enjoy it. And it's a great way to be able to kind of quickly assess whether or not they're really understanding. They get to create a little video that then allows them to talk about whatever it is that you're having them do. So when the students go on, this is what the screen that they'll see. They'll go on to flipgrid.com, and then the code that you end up making is what will go in right here. And then they will type that in and it'll take them to the video that they're doing. So I already have an account, but you could sign up for easily. It's free. So you just will put your name in, you put in the school that you work at and what your position is and the age of your kids. And then you can go from there. But so I already have an account. So we will go into that. So you just go in and I log in with Google. And so this is what my home screen looks like. So right now I have one grid. This is my class for this year. We have 4 topics that are on here that then the students make videos for. So far for right now, because we're talking about entrepreneurship, they did videos about what an entrepreneur is, and we've done videos about what supply and demand is. So when you have the topic, it'll come up and it'll show you all their videos on there, and they can then record their own. Okay, so that is what it kind of looks like. For some reason, it's not popping up with their little thumbnails, but usually it'll have thumbnails with their picture that they create, and they can put little emojis and stuff on it. But I will show you how then to create a grid. So if you want to create a grid, you go to Add New Grid, and then you can select a grid community type. So for this one, I'm going to make a PLCs and public one. Just that way, then people could come on here and they could kind of introduce themselves to be able to play with it a little bit. So I'm going to name this grid TIS for technology. And then here is the Flipgrid code. You can either leave it as this or you could change it. So I'll just change it so that it says the TIS and that is available. And then that way they could just use that code to then join. Okay. You can add a password to it if you want to, but you don't have to. I don't usually add a password, especially not since this one's going to be public. And then you can customize it, so you can change the name of it. You can put a picture. Scroll down. Let me scroll down. And so you can decide what kind of community type is. There's where you can just do school emails, or you can do public, or it can just have certain email addresses at the end. And so you can have it so where it notifies you, so you get an email every single time someone adds a video to it, which I don't want to do that for this one. You can then download the videos, caption the videos, or have followers on it. And then you can choose different photos to have as the background. I actually kind of like that leaf, so I'm going to leave that there. And you just update it. So then you'll have your code there. And on here, it already has one where it says, let's connect. And so then that would allow people to then kind of introduce themselves and talk about who they are and all that. You can then also go in here and edit the topic, which will then let you change the amount of time that there is. So for this one, I'll probably leave it at a minute 30 seconds. But you can do anywhere from 15 seconds to a 5-minute video, depending on what the topic is that you're doing. The update topic. There it is. Okay, and so then once you've done this, all of the videos will be then down here, and you can watch them. You can have the kids watch them all together, or just have them watch them individually, or you could just watch them yourself. It really kind of is up to you. But I think it's a really cool way to not just have to write a paper or answer questions about something. They can then tell you in their own words what they understand about the concept that you're talking about. And that's my how-to video.